So today I'm going to be teaching y'all a new reading strategy. Okay, and the reading strategy is called RAP. Easy to remember. RAP. So R stands for, what do you think R would stand for? For read. Yeah, so we're going to read the passage. And then A stands for, close, ask yourself a question. You're going to ask yourself, what's the main idea and what are some important details about the passage? Okay, and P is paraphrase. Paraphrase. What's paraphrase mean? What do you think paraphrase means? It is something that you say. It's you're putting what you read into your own words. Kind of like when we do constructive responses, we have to read the passage and then we have to answer the questions in our own words. So that's what that means, paraphrase. So today I'm going to show y'all how to use that reading strategy. And to do that, we're going to read this story called Solving History's Mysteries. Okay, so we're going to start right here on page 80. So I need y'all tracking with your fingers or with your eyes, so I know you're following along. Okay? So more than 1,000 years ago, there was a great civilization in Mexico and Central America. Huge cities were homes to thousands of people. But in a few hundred years, many cities were empty. No one knows why. It's a mystery of the missing Maya. The Maya were a group of ancient Native Americans. They lived in what's now Mexico and Central America. They are known for their stone palaces and pyramids. One theory suggests that there was a drought. A drought is when there's not a lot of rain. The drought may have lasted for more than 200 years. All right, we're back up on page 81. A drought could cause many problems. It is more difficult to grow crops, and there isn't enough water to drink. People might fight over resources. Some people might even leave to a better land. Evidence also shows that Maya cut down many trees. This deforestation could have made the drought worse. Without trees, the land might have dried up faster. But some archaeologists still aren't sure, so they continue to research. Someday, maybe we'll know exactly what happened to them. Alright, so I just did the R in RAP for read. So then I'm going to ask myself, what is the main idea of this story? So what's the main idea? It's about what is that? Maya, and it was a civilization, right? And what happened to the civilization?
Everyone left.
Yeah, everyone left. Or that said, in the first paragraph it said, but in a few hundred years many cities were empty. No one was there, and no one knows why. So that's where the mystery in the title comes from. So, and what was some more details? So the people left. What were some of the reasons why they think people might have left?
Because there wasn't enough resources.
Good, Leah. There wasn't enough resources, or there's something else.
Not enough water.
Right. Not enough water.
They had a drought.
They had a drought. Yes. Okay. And what else wasn't growing anymore?
Crops.
Crops and trees. Because they didn't have water, crops and trees couldn't grow anymore. All right, so how can we put all this together? So we're going to now paraphrase. So we could say, this story was about the country Maya, or the civilization Maya. And in the civilization, everyone disappeared. And one of the reasons why we think that is because there might have been a drought where there was no rain, which dried up the resources. There was no trees and there was no crops. Right? Simple enough. Okay. So, from now on when we read passages, we can